Hey friends, this is Wendy with Love and Stampin'. I am excited to be here with you today. This is a pre-recorded video and it is being released on July 4th, Tuesday. However, this is not a premiere video, it's not a live video, and I know that that's what you're used to on Tuesdays, but I'm taking the day to be with my family. So I pre-recorded this video for you so you would have it. It's also my Misty Design Team card. So I thought that I would share with you. My last Misty Design Team card was released only in my Creative Vault, and I thought I would release this one here on YouTube for everybody to see. I wanted to make a reminder of a couple of things. One, I posted a video on Saturday, July 1st that has an awesome giveaway in it, and if you want to be part of that giveaway, all you have to do is watch that video and make a comment. Two is if you want to join my Creative Vault, you have until today, July 4th, 2023, to get your first month for just $5. So you use the code FREEDOM when you sign up. There's a link below the video for the Vault. There's also links below the video for the Misty. So I want to talk a little bit about this Misty. This is the original black Misty. I really like this one. I have the pink one too. But I kind of like this one for videos because it doesn't distract too much from what I'm doing. It doesn't have that bright pink behind it. Pink is my signature color. I love pink, but for this video and for most of my videos, I like to use the black. Also, I'm going to be using a sticky mat today. So when you get a Misty, it comes with the pad, a magnet, and obviously the Misty itself. And then I have these sticky mats. Now these sticky mats are incredible. They come in a pack of 3 and they're not very expensive. I highly recommend them, and I'm just gonna throw this out there. Even if you don't have a Misty, if you have another stamp positioning tool, or if you have just on your work surface like this, having these sticky mats are great for lots of different uses to hold things in place. So you can tape the corners of these sticky mats and hold them down, and you'll be able to, you know, color stuff or ink blend or whatever. It will get your sticky mat kind of dirty, but I just wipe it off and I have found it doesn't transfer ink. So it's up to you if you want to, but you get 3 in a pack. So I have one that I let be my dirty one, and then the other ones aren't. So today we're going to make 2 cards, and I'm going to talk about why I'm making these cards, but we're going to use Your Next Stamp, both of these stamp sets. So this stamp set is called, what's the name of it? Oh, it's right here. Crash the Horse. And this stamp set is called Farmtastic. So most of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel already know this, but we have pigs that we're raising for fair, and we have a horse. So I thought it would be fun to make, like, mass produce some cards so that when my daughter sends her buyer letters, we're gonna send a cute card with these piggies on the front. So what you have to do is you have to send out letters that, like, basically kind of say, hey, we're selling pigs, will you buy one? And I think this is going to be a way to just step up her letter even more so that people, like, notice it. So I'm going to make really simple cards, but they're going to be cute. And then we're going to mass produce. And that's where the Misty comes in. It's fantastic for that. And I don't know if I said this, but there is a link below the video for Misty products, and I am an affiliate. So I do get a small percentage when you purchase. It doesn't cost you any extra money though. Okay, then we're also going to make one, a super simple one with this horse because I think he's hysterical and cute. And we'll probably only color one, but I'm going to color lots of different ones. And I thought that maybe I would put these up at the barn my daughter works at and see if anybody wanted to purchase some of them. Because, you know, it's a barn and that's where our horse is, and there's horses. So, you know, you get what I'm saying. So anyway, we're going to get busy and make a couple of cute cards. Okay. For our background on the Piggy cards, I got these from an amazing viewer. Thank you so much to the person who sent these to me. They're from Pick and Fit Studios, and they were bigger than she expected, and she doesn't really have room for them, so she sent them to me for free. And these are pouncers, and I have never used them and I think they're really cool, so we're gonna try them with this card. So I'm using Sweet Pea ink from Concord and 9th, and I'm just going to get some ink on here and start pouncing to just kind of see how these work and what they look like. Now, these are not blenders. These are different than blenders. And yeah, you know, I've been very curious about this, so I'm excited to be trying them. And I'm gonna cut this into little strips. So I actually want variations of like color, kind of like I'm getting. You know, I'm getting some darker areas and lighter areas. It's a little muddled. That's actually what I want. So I'm gonna just go around the edges with this. And then I am gonna cut this into strips for our card. So I have no idea how this is gonna turn out, you guys. This is just the idea that I had in my head when I started. So I tested out some ink colors, and now we're gonna do some stamping, and I'm gonna set this aside and let it dry. So I'm gonna bring in my Misty. And this, by the way, is Misty grid paper. I just love it. It's great for using for scratch paper. I keep it on my desk all the time. All right, so we're going to pull this out. This stamp set is so cute. So I'm gonna use the Simply Snout Standing and the little Piggy image. And I'm gonna take this, and I love this sticky mat because I could place this anywhere I want to, but for this, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in the corner because this stamp's not gonna hang off the edge anywhere, so I think this will work fine. So I'm gonna do Simply Snout Standing, and then I have my little piggies that are gonna go above that. I'm almost feeling like this square is a little bit too big. We might trim it down. We'll see. We'll see how we feel. Okay. Getting it all situated, picking it up. See how the paper stays nice and flat? And then I'm gonna use Hero Arts Intensified Black ink. And I'm gonna see how this looks. Hopefully I did the placement well. Oh my God, that's cute. So cute. I love it. I do think, well, I don't know. I think the square might be fine. We'll zhuzh it up. We'll see. Okay, so then the beauty of this is you can just take this off and it's still stuck there. But I think I don't need the sticky mat for this particular one. So I'm just gonna pop this right back in. The sticky mat's great when you have no space to put your magnet. But in this case, I think I have room for my magnet, so I think we're good. Stamp again. And this is what is the wonderful thing about the Misty, is you just can make a whole bunch of cards really fast. Actually, you know what? I'm just realizing, if I'm really smart, check this out. I can do my other card right here. So let's get that going. How fun. Okay, where's my other stamp set? Oh, here it is. Okay, so for this horsey character, Lord, he's cute. I'm gonna put him on. And then, let's see. Kick back and enjoy. Happy birthday, Buckaroo. Oh, Buck. Funny. Hot to trot and chase your dreams. So I think I might leave the sentiment off for now because I think I'm going to make multiples with different sentiments. So we need another magnet, which is totally no problem. I'll just grab one. Oh, now I gotta find it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so there's that. And let's ink this guy up. And now we're gonna be able to make 2 cards super fast. How freaking awesome is that? Did you guys think I was gonna say a bad word? My grandma used to say that saying like freaking or frickin' is a bad word because it means the other thing. Oh, grandma, she's probably right. She is probably right. Okay, so we're gonna stamp. And I can see that on my horsey, I didn't quite get his back legs. So something I really love about these stamps is that they have nice thick outlines, which are nice for coloring. Really nice for coloring. So I'm just gonna throw a couple more. So I'm not exactly sure how many cards I need for the pigs. I did think while I was pulling all of these out, I thought, you know what? I actually probably need a few extra because our neighbor has allowed us to keep the pigs on her property. And we have the person who bred the pigs, that we got the pigs from, he has come out and helped us when our pig was sick. So I'd really like to give each of them a card. So the pinks I'm using are R21 and R30. And I'm not gonna be like super, you know what, I'm gonna use one that I know is probably more dry. Just because this Hero Arts ink can kind of smear sometimes. And I don't want that to happen. So I'm just kind of going around any area that I feel like would maybe be a little bit darker and adding that first. So this is my R21. It's a little more saturated than the R30. Okay. And then I'm going to come in with the R30. And just finish the coloring. Okay. And then I have E79, 77, and 74. So I'm going to start with my darkest color. Oh my gosh, I didn't color their tails. How many of you were yelling at me on the video? Color their tails. Okay. So pigs love to play in mud. They love to be in a wallow. So I am not going to color this like water. I'm going to color this like it's mud. Because they would be in mud. And then I think I'm going to add a few little dots of mud to their bodies. Because they certainly would not be clean. Hopefully that doesn't look like just spotted pigs, because that's not what I'm going for. But, I mean, I guess if it does, it does. What are you going to do? Okay. And then I'm just going to go in and add different shades of brown. So this is the E74. Just trying to be careful here not to screw this up. Okay, super cute. So then, for the card base, what we're gonna do, I need to cut a piece of 4 by 5 1/4. And then I've got my card base here. I'm going to score it at 5.5 really quick. And then we're going to fold that in half. We're going to grab this guy and I'm going to trim this down into some strips. So I'm doing 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch, and we'll go in between at 3/8 of an inch. Okay. And then I'm gonna trim these to 4 inches. Oh my goodness, I've got a dog snoring and I've got a dog trying to get in the door that's crying now. So hopefully you guys can't hear all of that commotion. All right, so we're gonna take our 4" by 5 1/4 piece and I am going to use my Tombow glue. Come on. Ooh. And we're gonna glue this to the layer here. And then I'm gonna do this piece. And I'm gonna leave a little gap. Just gonna leave a little gap there. Just gives this a little bit of interest in the background. It's a little something to draw your eye to. Okay, and then we're gonna take our piggies, and I'm not crazy about how much space there is, so I think I'm gonna actually trim the bottom off a little. So these are gonna be 3 1/4 by 2 3/4. I think I like that better. That tightens up the whole thing and just really does make it look a lot better. All right, so now we're gonna add dimensionals or some sort of pop-up item. Okay, line that up, add it to the base, and then this piece will also get popped up. And I'm gonna grab my foam tape because it is easier. Okay. Friends, I looked up and my video camera wasn't recording. Can you believe that? Here is our finished Piggy card. Super cute. The sequins are from Picket Fit Studio. The stamp set's your next stamp. I used the paper pouncers from Picket Fences. So stinking cute. I love how this turned out. So this will be great to give to people to thank them for helping us with the pigs and to give to potential buyers. So yay. So that one's done. So now let's make one of our horsey cards. Now, originally my thought was to just keep it a square like the Piggy one because I thought that would be really, really simple. But I'm kind of not digging it. And I do have the little die that cuts this horse out. So I think what I'm going to do instead is color this little horse, die cut him out, and then we'll figure out how we're going to put a card together using this guy. So I'm going to, since I already have these E colors out, I'm going to actually just use these. The E79, 77, and 74. And I'm just going to go in and make his legs dark, which is kind of like what you would call like bay, when their legs are dark and their body is a little bit lighter. Well, it depends. Anyway, we won't get into that. We won't get into horse colors. If you're a horsey person, you know the stuff. Okay, so there's that. I need to like look at this for a second. Okay. My eyes were playing tricks on me there for a minute. Okay, and then same thing with his mane and tail. We're just gonna kind of keep them in the same color scheme. And then we'll go to our E77. And then after that, we'll go to our E74. This little horse is so cute. He's so crazy looking. So he's just coming out like this little chocolate brown color, which is perfectly fine. Oops, I just went right over his bridle. That's okay. We'll fix it. Oh, his ear. Goodness. Okay. So I need to add a little bit more shading to his tail. Whoops. Just to kind of make it blend a little better. And then his hooves are going to be black. So I'm just going to grab my 100 marker. Okay, and his saddle is going to be black as well. So this is just really simple coloring. Okay, and then there's a C1 for his shoes on the bottom of his feet, because those would be shiny. And then I'm going to come in with a B00000000 and color his eyeballs blue, just because they look weird being bright white. And then we're going to add a little, oh, that's a green. We don't want to do that. We're going to add a little bit of goldy yellow to this right here. And this horsey's done. And then we'll just die cut him and I'll add him to a cute card and he'll be finished. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick tutorial on how to make a simple card. And when you're mass producing cards for an event like this one where I want to send multiples, you got to keep it pretty simple. If you get too complicated, you're going to be frustrated and you're going to be tired of making the cards. So as you can see, I was able to stamp a whole bunch of them really fast using the Misty, and that was great. Again, don't forget, today is the last day for you to take advantage of the fun deals I have going on. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and check back this coming Saturday for another video. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.